I'm Anika Molesworth. I'm a young farmer out here in Broken Hill, far western New South Wales. I am studying my PhD in agroecology. So my parents purchased our outback sheep station in the year 2000. I was 12 years old and this property had canoes on the dam, horses, motorbikes. It was this incredible playground waiting to be explored. The year 2000 was the start of the decade-long millennium drought. So our introduction to agriculture was quite a steep learning curve, and knowing the projections for this region that it's going to become hotter and drier, that we will experience more frequent and intense droughts and dust storm, propelled my interest in climate change, how it's impacting agriculture now, and how it will impact the next generation of food and fibre producers like myself. Farmers live and work so closely with the natural world. They're, of course, some of the first to feel the impacts of climate change. And whether you're a banana grower in far northern Queensland, a arid zone sheep farmer, or a dairy grower in the Gippslands, the changes in temperature and rainfall is a common thread. So Farmers for Climate Action was born out of this idea. How can we work with world-leading scientists on climate change and the environment, and politicians, and the wider farming community to adapt to climate change? By this time tomorrow, there will be nearly 250,000 new mouths to feed. And if that wasn't concerning enough, we're currently losing productive land. Arable land, pastures and forests are disappearing, and at a rate that far outpaces the Earth's ability to restore and replenish these areas. So I guess there's been a few climate change adaptation strategies that we've adopted on our property. So we've installed solar panels, so we're embracing renewable energies. We've set up these conservation reserves to protect the biodiversity we find on our farm. And we also run African sheep. But even in the summer times now, it's becoming so hot and dry that we destock drastically to keep really conservative sheep numbers. And my concern is, with the temperatures increasing like we know they will, with less rainfall, what's next? So when we experience a drought, out here and back of beyond, that impacts our environment and livelihoods, but that also increases food prices and reduces food quality. So the drought actually impacts everyone. Farmers make up less than 1% of the population, but we grow 90% of the food that's consumed here. And we are able to do that in the driest inhabited continent on Earth because we are forward thinkers, we embrace new technology, we're using drones to gather aerial imagery of crop health, helping us to water better, control weeds more accurately. We have on our property a research station being conducted by the University of Western Sydney, which is looking at different climate change scenarios, how that impacts vegetation and soil biology. And I would love to see more projects like this, greater investment into research and the adaptation strategies for the people living in these regions. I'm incredibly lucky to call this beautiful part of Australia home. But climate change threatens so much the environment, the people, the places that we cherish as farmers. So I'm working with farmers right around Australia and the world who are striving to look after their environments, their livelihoods, their communities long into the future.